Hi guys, from inside a monorail. So we are on our way over to Magic Kingdom, probably holding for further traffic clearance. And today we are here to really just experience some of the Christmas offerings that they have at Magic Kingdom. So food, snacks, characters, and cavalcades. Just really get to enjoy the Christmas ambiance at Magic Kingdom. I was here a couple days ago, but I didn't really get to enjoy it because I was on a mission to complete a challenge. But today is going to be all about just enjoying Magic Kingdom for the Christmas offerings. We're passing right by the train station. There it is, right now. You can see the Christmas tree, you can see the garland on the railing for the railroad. Alright, let's head inside and get our Christmas on. Alright, we just got off of the monorail. We're heading over towards the entrance to Magic Kingdom. And this is pretty cool. It looks like the walkway to the Grand Floridian is getting very close to opening. They took down the walls because I think they had walls over here or fencing for a while, so it is getting super close to getting done. It's also starting to rain, so that's kind of stinky, but shouldn't impact our mood. See this green fencing, I'm pretty positive went all the way up to the resort's monorail walkway to get onto the monorail, so it looks like it's very, very close to opening. Brennan, does the weather put you in a bad mood ever?
No.
Well, that's good. I know it's going to put you in a good mood, and that's going to be some coffee.
Yeah, that's what puts me in a bad mood.
Not having caffeine?
I was promised a free coffee if I came here. It's 2 o'clock and I haven't had coffee.
I told Brennan, hey, do you want to go to Magic Kingdom? If you go with me, I'll get you a nice big old coffee from Starbucks.
Let me rephrase it. It wasn't a proposition. It was just an additive perk. But now I'm coffeeless.
I will only go to Magic Kingdom if I get free coffee. Oh no, it's raining again. So we're kind of taking refuge over by the Town Square Theater because it is definitely really coming down now again. So we're gonna wait a little bit and then probably head over straight to Starbucks to get some much needed caffeine for both of us. So the rain has almost let up, but while we've been waiting, we've been checking out the various holiday offerings that they have at Magic Kingdom this year. It seems like in contrast to Halloween, most of, if not all of the treats are sweet instead of savory. But at Magic Kingdom specifically, they have Twice Upon a Cupcake, which says a confetti Christmas tree tops a vanilla cupcake with a red velvet hidden Mickey, and that's at the Main Street Bakery. They have a Let It Snow Taco, which is a sugar cookie taco shell filled with salted caramel and spiced chocolate mousse, and that is at Pecos Bill. They have an Orange Bird Christmas, which is an orange scented white chocolate mousse filled with orange curd, and that is at Sunshine Tree Terrace. Then they have the Chip 'n Dale Christmas Churros, which are gingerbread churros topped with apple pie filling and chocolate chips at Westward Ho. Then they have a pistachio chai tea float, which is pistachio soft serve spiced chai tea, and then a red velvet cake pop ornament, and that is at Aloha Isle. I don't know if all of these are going to be available today. We're here on a weekday, but I guess we will see. Anything in particular you were looking at?
I want to get that taco and the orange bird thing, but they're both really sweet, so I think maybe I need to get like a salty pretzel and cheese first to like prepare for the sweets.
And I was looking at the churros, but we'll see what's available. Let's go and head over to Starbucks at least first to get that caffeine. Okay, we finally left the cover of the Town Square Theater, heading over towards Starbucks. The rain has finally, whoops, I almost tripped off the curb. The rain has finally left us. And look how beautiful it looks. So I do not go to Starbucks very often. I'm not big on caffeine or coffee.
I don't do Starbucks.
I don't do Starbucks, but every now and again it is pleasant, especially if there's a themed drink that we could enjoy walking down a beautifully decorated Main Street, then I'd be about that. Coming down the streets as we head over to Starbucks is the Rainy Day Cavalcade with Santa Claus himself and a bunch of elves. That was a fun little surprise. And now let's head inside Starbucks before the crowd does. Alright, so we just got out of Starbucks and we have our drinks. We actually got an extra drink because I think it's hard with the plexiglass and the masks, because I think they misheard what Brennan wanted, because he wanted this peppermint mocha.
Yeah.
And they give you a white mocha, and then they were just like, just go and keep the other one and we'll make you a new one. So that was really nice of them.
Just like a rule of thumb, like if you find yourself getting annoyed with how hard it is to communicate like stuff like this, just imagine how hard it is for them.
I know.
So
it's
like
gotta be
just
incredibly frustrating.
have patience with people.
I know, but now we have way too much coffee. But
Can never
hopefully-
have way too much coffee.
I can't. One sip of this is too much. I think we missed the Main Street Philharmonic, but they might be coming back out with maybe the Toy Soldiers at some point. So we'll see. Assuming the weather goes away. All right, so we found a table over by Casey's Corner, and we're checking out a menu over at Pecos Bill because we don't ever go here, and I think we mentioned that we wanted to try to go there at some point. And it's just kind of Mexican style food.
And the sugar cookie taco that I wanted to get is already there, so it'll be really convenient.
Oh, is it? I didn't even notice that. Yeah, so we could get a fajita platter. You can get nachos and tacos and all sorts of really, really interesting stuff. So, okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna order here then. So Brennan ended up getting some nachos, and I got some tacos. You got tacos?
Yeah, remember?
Wait, did I say that backwards? You got tacos, I got nachos. I have no idea what I just said. But it's gonna be exciting because I don't think we ever had this kind of food at Disney before, so it's always exciting to try something new and different. So it's also kind of interesting is that just looking on the app to see what we could order, there are Christmas offerings that weren't advertised on, I guess, the Disney website that we were looking at, so there are still plenty of treats and opportunities for us to try some Christmas snacks and treats at some point.
Let's normalize having savory options around Christmas.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say that we are here and to prepare our order, which shouldn't take too long. It's interesting because back when I had an annual pass about 6 or 7 years ago, myself and my college friends would come and we would come here and we would just load our bowls up, our taco bowls, because you could go back to the buffet as much as you wanted, and we would just keep putting cheese and sour cream and salsa and lettuce and everything on those bowls. Okay, so we just picked up our food. This is the massive platter of food that we got. This is what used to be the buffet where you could self-serve yourself. Okay, gonna have to use 2 hands on this. Okay, I think we are gonna choose one of these tables. We're pretty much right next to Splash Mountain over here, so if Christmas Cavalcade comes by, we can take advantage of seeing that. Woo!
Be careful before you sit down.
Oh, is it wet?
Yeah.
That happens to be too much. I sit on super wet seats. Okay, we need some utensils probably, right?
Yeah, some utensils and maybe just some napkins.
Sounds good. Okay, so it sounds like a cavalcade is coming right now, but I wanted to go and show off what we got here real quick. So I got the beef nachos, which is tortilla chips with queso, seasoned ground beef, lettuce, tomato, sour cream, and sausage. It's pretty much nachos. And then these are Brennan's 3 individual tacos that she got, which are ground beef, chicken, and pork. So there you go. And then we got pretty much extra of everything. And then this is what Brennan really, really wanted, which is already starting to melt, which is one of the seasonal holiday offerings. This is the Let It Snow Taco, which is a chocolate taco shell filled with salted caramel and spiced chocolate mousse. Okay, I ran down the street a little bit to see the cavalcade. There's Pluto, the Mad Hatter. There's Alice, Wendy, and Peter Pan, and Pinocchio, and Geppetto, and then it looks like Mickey and Minnie back there on their floats. There they are! Mickey and Minnie on their Christmas floats. This is giving me some major, really Merry Christmas party vibes. This is super cool to see. There's Donald and Tigger and Mary Poppins and Bert bringing up the rear of the cavalcade. Alright, that was great. So Brennan's sugar cookie is pretty much melted, but I think she's about to try it.
No, there's
I called it a sugar cookie, but I think it's a chocolate cookie
there's
shell.
There's 2 different descriptions of it. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, gross. Wait, do you need some toppings?
Oh no.
Alright, go for it. There you go.
That's really yummy.
Is it a chocolate cookie shell? Because one description said it was a chocolate shell, then another one said it was a sugar cookie shell.
It tastes very much like gingerbread.
See, not that it matters that much, but on the app it says it's a chocolate taco shell, and then on the Parks blog it says that it's a sugar cookie taco shell. But Brennan said it was gingerbready, so that's interesting. That would be my preference if it had a taste. I think I'm gonna try to see if... I don't think Westward Ho is open because it would be pretty much like across the street over here, but if they had the Chippendale churros, I would definitely get those.
Can I show them this?
That is a mess.
It was really good, but oh my god.
Okay, so we finally finished our lunch at Pecos Bill. That was definitely a lot. Are you satisfied?
Yeah.
Whew, we are gonna have to walk around the entire park to walk that off. I think that is the most filling I've ever been from the Disney Quick Service. I think another cavalcade's about to start, Brennan, if you want to go find a spot. This is super cool. Here comes Max driving a little gingerbread car. And then there's his dad, Goofy, right behind him on a gingerbread float. A gingerbread house float, I might say. And then some dancers, some gingerbread men right behind him.
Yummy, 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 yummy! Yummy, 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 yummy!
Gingerbread men and some elves. And is that Clarabelle? They're good gingerbread men and elves.
Hello, everyone! No time to waste. We've got to make this a scrumptious Christmas time.
Oh, she's got a good point. It smells so good.
Oh, I
It's been an absolute treat to see these cavalcades. Okay, so Westward Ho is closed, so I am not able to get mine churros.
I'm so sorry. Right as you said that, I just watched Big Al squeeze his big butt through that doorway.
Oh no, up there on top of
So funny.
the Country Bear Jamboree. Poor Big Al. Okay, I don't know where we're heading. Let's go do something fun.
Okay.
So I know that I've shown off the drained rivers of America quite a lot, but seeing it in this condition really does make me think about how much space the rivers of America and Thomas Sawyer Island actually do take up as far as real estate at Magic Kingdom. I don't want them to, because this is one of my favorite places in the entirety of Magic Kingdom, but if they took away Tom Sawyer Island and they were able to have connectivity between Big Thunder Mountain and Haunted Mansion, and they were able to replace this with some massive facade and show building and just introduce something incredibly big to Frontierland, that could be possible, which is how much space this legitimately takes up right now. And just with Big Thunder being a kind of a dead end in Frontierland, I at least wish that this had some connectivity with the rest of the park, but we'll see. One day, I still want this to stay, because I love Tom Sawyer Island. So I think we just missed it, but from a distance we saw the Muppets up there in the window ringing some jingle bells. It was Sam Eagle, and then I think Fozzie Bear. They were just having a little jingle bell ringing contest, and they just disappeared. But maybe we'll see them again at some point. Okay, there we go. There's some chickens hanging out in the window up there. Just pecking at the flag. That's funny. I don't know how often the Muppets come out and they do this, but I think it's just intermittent, and I think they just come out and hang out. Nothing really in particular that they do, but it's pretty entertaining for me. Okay, Fozzie is back. There's Gonzo. Fozzie is trying to string some Christmas lights, and it looks like Gonzo is judging him a little bit. It also sounds like another cavalcade is probably on the way right behind us. Yay! It's Kermit and Miss Piggy, the stars of the show. This is fun. So they come out and they interact for about 2 minutes, and then they duck back down, and then some more Muppets come out. So it's very intermittent, but it's very cool. So I think the Princess Cavalcade is coming. And here it is, the Princess Christmas Cavalcade. There's Tiana and Belle. Beautifully decorated Christmas gazebo. So I also missed Snow White. Snow White's also on the princess float. I think that is the most princesses that I've seen on that float this entire time that they've been doing cavalcades. Did it get into the holiday spirit?
Yeah. Well, we're standing next to the Christmas store too, and I can smell the Christmas store smell.
So I think we decided what the plan is. We're gonna go ride Winnie the Pooh. How does that sound? Got the thumbs up from Brennan. I've definitely ridden quite a few rides here recently, so there's no ride that I'm just aching to go ride. Today was just more about Christmas. I'm just kind of enjoying it, taking a bunch of pictures, seeing the cavalcades, trying some snacks and foods and drinks and stuff, and I still want to get that that chai tea over in Adventureland, so we'll probably make our way over there at some point. Also, right now the weather is just very, very pleasant. It was a pretty intense storm last night and then into this morning, but as of right now it is very comfortable, so I'm happy. So Winnie the Pooh is a 20-minute wait currently, which is good because I don't think we've really been able to ride this recently. At least the last time that we tried, it was down. This is gonna be interesting. We have to go through the old Winnie the Pooh meet and greets to get in line. Okay, so we are officially in line for Winnie the Pooh, the actual line itself. We did have to go through this area over here, which is normally the queue for Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, but I'm not meeting anymore, unfortunately, which is sad. Got all the different characters, little houses. This is where friends meet. This is awesome. What?
It's just like this little thing.
I wonder if this is supposed to be the actual like makeup of this line itself, but then I don't know, maybe not. One of these days we'll have these interactive aspects of Pooh back. We'll have character meet and greets, we'll have parades, we'll have fireworks and shows, and it's going to be exactly how it used to be, if not better. That is the hope, that's the goal, and that is what I am holding on to. So this is something that I think I pointed out before, but I've always thought it was cool how we actually go into the book here. There's like an effect over here, like a mirror effect. And we actually head into the storybook for Winnie the Pooh. I know that I pointed that out before, but it's something that I always think about every time I get on this ride. It's also kind of neat because I've never filmed this with a wide-angle lens. I don't think so. I can actually see everything in this room. That's neat. Okay, we just rode many adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Did you have fun?
Yeah!
Awesome. That was a pleasant way to spend, I don't know, 15 minutes. Okay, so now we're heading back over to Adventureland to get the chai tea pistachio ice cream floats. Look how long the line is for the carousel. That continually boggles me a little bit, just how long it actually takes to get on the carousel. So let's see what kind of a wait time Peter Pan's flight is currently. Looks pretty lengthy, but it only says a 20-minute wait. Wow, that's not bad at all. It's small, it looks pretty lengthy too, but I imagine it's, well, maybe it's a little bit longer. So this is the extended queue for It's a Small World, but that was only a 20-minute wait as well. So these are both 20-minute waits, which is pretty interesting. Okay, let's go get that float.
Yeah.
You want to split it?
Yes.
Okay. Those tacos and nachos were kind of a lot. So the chai tea pistachio ice cream float is over at Aloha Isle, which is where you can normally get the Dole Whip. You come all the way back to Frontierland to get this, but I think it's gonna be worth it. I might have to mobile order this. All right, so I did go ahead and put in a mobile order for the pistachio chai tea floats. It's about $7, so it's kind of expensive. I'm hoping that it's gonna be worth it, and I'm hoping it's gonna be ready relatively soon. You getting the camel butt behind me? Here it is, the pistachio chai tea floats.
With a little cake pop.
This looks really, really neat.
Oh, it looks really cute.
I'm very optimistic for it to be better than the float we had during Halloween. So this is pretty interesting because the line for Jungle Cruise pretty much runs into the line for Pirates of the Caribbean. That way over there is the line, the end of the line for Jungle Cruise, and then Pirates is right next to it. So that's kind of confusing, but we're going to take this and eat it probably over at Tortuga Tavern. Isn't this intense? Wow. Okay, this is starting to melt. I am a little bit intimidated because I didn't really like the Halloween float that they had, so I'm hoping that this is better. It's better. Okay.
I've never had pistachio ice cream.
Whoa. Chai tea is weird, but in a very good way. This
Oh.
is, yeah, I wouldn't expect this to be very festive, but it is. I think it actually pairs really well together.
Well, chai tea is like warm and like cinnamony. It's very festive flavor. I'm curious about the pistachio.
Yeah, that's great.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Cool. Yeah, you gotta try it.
Let's see, what does pistachio ice cream taste like? It's really popular, so. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I like pistachio ice cream.
You've never had it before?
Mm-mm.
Really? It works, right?
Okay, yeah. That's really comforting.
And this is just a cake pop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
What does it taste like?
Just do it. Just take it. It's on a stick. Whoa! Whoa! Is that strawberry or red velvet?
Red velvet.
Okay. Well, neat. Give me the rest. All right, we are heading out of Adventureland now, probably heading towards the front of the park. You can hear another cavalcade going by on Main Street, but I think it's one that we've already seen. So that's good. I believe that we're in luck too, because I think that they just turned on the Christmas lights because the sun is going down. It's about 5 o'clock right now, so I think we're gonna get to see some Main Street Christmas lights. So they just made an announcement saying that the castle projections, which is what they're doing in lieu of the dream lights, are gonna be starting at nightfall. And then they're going to be continuing throughout the evening, so that is something we're going to have to come back and appreciate and experience at some point in the future, right?
Yeah, I'm going to miss the dream lights. I wish they would still just, like, put them up.
It takes a long time to put them up and to take them down, so
Oh, I know.
I figured that it would be easier, and they just don't want to really draw any crowds right now, but they did a lot on Main Street, a lot more than I thought that they were going to do, comparatively with Halloween. They just kind of put up the pumpkins on the lampposts, and they put up a lot on Main Street, the garland, and then the wreaths on the lampposts, and then the candlestick wreaths on the arches over Main Street. They did a great job. So I can hear the Dapper Dans performing at the end of Main Street on the train station. I wonder if they're still going to be performing by the time we get over there, but that is super cool. The Christmas tree is lit up currently, so that is super cool. This is a great place to take pictures. A bunch of presents underneath the Christmas tree, but there are the Dapper Dans right over there on the train station. As we dream by the fire, to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a living wonderland. Happy holiday, happy holiday, happy holiday. May the calendar keep bringing happy holiday. That was awesome.
Great evening here at the Magic
Wasn't it
Kingdom.
cool?
We'll see you later. Bye-bye, everybody.
Love that.
Okay, so we are heading back to the monorail to head back home, but wow, this was a really, really good trip to Magic Kingdom today. It really was. We're at the very end of the row, we're waiting the monorail. So this is pretty cool. See it come into the station. Hopefully we can check out the construction for the walkway, the Grand Floridian walkway. I'm pretty sure it's pretty much done. I'm not sure what else they're waiting on. And I know I've said this a lot, but it's going to be one of the first things that I do is walk that walkway from the Grand Floridian to the Magic Kingdom. I've been waiting years for that. So this is the path that's going to be connecting the Grand Floridian with the Magic Kingdom. There's the bridge. And then it's essentially going to be connecting the TTC with the Magic Kingdom. You'll be able to walk from TTC to the Polynesian, to the Grand Floridian, and then to the Magic Kingdom, which honestly, that is the dream, to not have to utilize transportation as convenient as it is most of the time. That's going to be pretty darn cool. And this is where it connects right here. And here we are back at the transportation and ticket center, which is also decorated for Christmas for the most part. That was an incredible day at Magic Kingdom. I'm still kind of just basking in what we got to do today. And I can't wait to come back again for more Christmas adventures. All right, we are heading back to the car. We're back at the parking lot to head back home. It's pretty much dark now, but we got to see the Christmas decorations, we got to see the Christmas tree, and I don't know, we got to see the cavalcades, we got to have a bunch of treats and food. Today was just such a different day in Magic Kingdom.
I'm ready to be in the Christmas spirit.
I am too.
I think I'm more into the Christmas spirit this year than I was into the Halloween spirit this year. Like, I went to the store today and I already bought gingerbread cookies and like balsam candles because I'm ready. So seeing
ready.
all those cavalcades was really nice.
And I certainly hope we come back and we check out the projections on the castle. I don't know if there were any other cavalcades that we may or may not have missed, but we'll be back, and maybe there's a couple more treats that maybe we can try in the future. I don't know. I'm so in the Christmas spirit. I'm so ready to be further enveloped in it. But thank you for hanging out with us today. We will see you soon. Have a good day, and goodbye.
Bye.